Hey, welcome to Car Cave. This is Chris. Our web address is carcaveusa.com and phone number is 803-262-4742. We're starting with our Saturday with the VW Doka Syncro truck, four-wheel drive, diesel, and we'll do a walk around here. We bought it from auction, so we're selling this as a project. We did a few things to it just to make sure it runs, drives, starts, stops, but you still will need to go through it. Bought it from auction. I'll say whoever sold it was pretty dishonest. They used pictures are about 7 years old. Since then, some rust has come out in it and condition went a little bit downhill. It's a little different we thought we were buying. We didn't want to do that to someone else, so definitely you're buying a project. There's some rust in different areas of the body. It does shift, drive. I'll jump in it here in a minute. It idles pretty good. Motor seems to run smooth. I think the brake lights have been staying on us. So you see how they're on right now. The guy's wired in a shutoff switch. So there is a shutoff switch in here just so we can shut it off and it won't die on us. And the metal cover for the bed here is gone. It's not in existence anymore. They did give us a hard hat with it, so we felt pretty positive about getting the hard hat out of the deal. You got a little step on the bed here, and bed overall is in bad shape. We have some center caps. The tires are new. There's a receipt form when we got the truck, and we did the rear brake, so we got it. The wheel was about to fall off, and went ahead and checked through it. Part of the drums and shoes were coming off of it. So they didn't have some hardware kit in it and it was locking up. You can see the rust down here and previous patch jobs here at the bottom and through. Like I said, as the bonus, this thing fires right off and it runs smooth. So you can hear there's no smoke. So good solid engine. We didn't go through and do systems check for wipers, for all the lights, for the blinkers, for the gauges, things like that. We're selling this as a project, so very clear you're buying as a project. If you want us to go through and do a 2,000 point inspection, that's not really something we're interested in because we're selling as a project. But you want to see stuff like the undercarriage and rust that's kind of surface level, or you have kind of some specific questions, one or two, we'll look into it for you. We want you to know what we're getting, but we also don't want to commit 9,000 hours to go through every system. So it is buyer beware. It is a project that seems to run pretty smooth. We got it where it would drive, and that's where we're leaving it. I do know, like I said, we'll disclose everything we know as we found out as we went through it. These two doors, the exterior handles don't work. That is why we started the video with them open. We got the one on the driver's side to work. Interior is in decent shape. You have little tears in the headliner, the visors are here. So besides ripped pretty good. Besides the cover missing the back, I believe it's pretty complete. You can see down the rocker here coming around. We've been trying to get our body shop guy to pick it up because it'd be a perfect project for him, and he loves VWs, so it'd be a good fit. And these are really cool. I've always wanted one, so that's probably how this came to be. Go. Here idling out. If you need to skip up on the lift, we'll do that too. And we'll do a separate driving video than just me today if you want us to just drive around here. On the property, like I said, I'll do one now. You're not driving at home. You need to put it on a trailer. You need to go through it. We wanted to fix what was making it bind, so at least there's a difference between a car that drives and moves and runs than one that's just followed and doesn't do anything. We buy enough cars, enough projects that a running car that drives around is a lot different. You at least know things are moving, bearings, fuel, different systems. The other side's unlocked. You can see their various work over time. Bedsides fold down. We'll go in there while it's running. Probably the best shape the whole body's in is the bed of the truck. We have no service records on it. Looks like somebody's put some fuel lines on it. There's like a fuel pump you can see tucked underneath there, and a fuel filter at some point. Got some marks on the injection pump, no idea if it's serviced. And it looks like a new starter on the back side there. Take a look. Sorry, I'm yelling because the motor's not loud, but it is audible. This will probably be the cheapest price you can find one of these in the United States. They don't come up often. Down there. All right, let's see if I can one-arm drive this thing around. Please bear with me. You got one wiper, and it stops. I got half blink. So right in there, the contactor. And let's see, the bright light came on inside. I got no flashers. So that is what we're working with. It looks like the fuel gauge probably works. Well, they seem like they might be flashing. There it is. So it seems like all the contactors and everything, the wipers, the blinkers, you work it a little bit, it might come back to life. You see the light there. We'll do fan. Got some fun stuff coming on. I get blower movement. Oh, that's for the feet. In the rear, from what I think. I hear a blower turn on behind me. You do have a granny low, so it's a 5-speed. And the parking brake, since we did the brake, you can hear it engage. It's pretty nice and hard to pull back on it. I tested on a hill a minute ago, it was working. So this is just in granny low. And that's probably top speed and granny here. But when I was able to hit first, looks like I don't have a speedo or I'm going too slow. It might be registering. Let's see if we can get to second gear as I videotape here. Try it. I hit fourth. That might be second. I don't know what gear I'm in. I'm trying to video missing gears. Wasn't the easiest thing to find a gear in right now. So motor sounds good. Hit a Land Cruiser. I'm definitely in second. So got her up to about 50 if you're watching. So yeah, that is our VW project. If you look at the rest, we have a few parts cars sitting out here. We got a whole back lot, 6 acres and 16,000 square feet. Beautiful South Carolina, next to a dumpster company and a tack shop. So we have various projects, have a bunch of cool stuff in our showroom, full shop here. We just have so many projects. This is not one we want to take on. Let somebody else have some fun. If you have any questions, like I said, it's carcaveusa.com. Our phone number is 803-262-4742. My name is Chris. We'd be glad to help you out. We would welcome any inspection. If you want to come see this thing in person, glad to host you over here. We'd rather you come look at it so you know what you're getting. If we need to get up on a lift for you, it is, probably pertinent to do that because you can see rust from the top side. So like I said, reach out. but we didn't do any sort of 200 point inspection on this thing. If you want to send PPI person, cool, but we're not going to go into detailed testing on every facet. But I think I gave you a good rundown of what's there and kind of function on the interior. It's all going to need a little bit of knocking the cobwebs off. There you go. Like I said, you have questions, reach out. RKVUSA.com.